Hi guys, it's Jen and you're watching The Screening Lady. In this video, we're going to talk about Hillbilly Elegy, which is a movie directed by Ron Howard, distributed by Netflix, and based on a memoir by the same name by J.D. Vance. Actually, the whole movie is told in his perspective. He's the one who narrates the whole thing. And for a while, it was kind of a surprising thing for me. I thought, just based on the promotional posters that have been released by Netflix, I thought it was going to be like a Glenn Close and Amy Adams centered film. And I kind of liked it for the first 2 minutes of it because I thought it was going to be like a coming of age film. Gabriel Basso, I hope I'm saying that right. It's the kid from Kings of Summer, so I thought it was going to be one of those things. And, it didn't. And I really, really wanted to like this film. That's it, I'm going to say it. But it's just not. It didn't happen at all. Very painful, but please, if you want to talk about how I kind of, was very disappointed in this film, like and subscribe to this channel. We're going in heavy spoiler territory in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hillbilly Elegy is the perfect example of a kind of film where you can clearly separate actors' performances and the screenplay of it all. Basically, the actors did a phenomenal job. The boys who played J.D. Vance, that would be, I believe, Owen Astalos and Gabriel Basso. I hope I'm saying that right again. They were really, they carried the film, and I really liked how they performed. And even Glenn Close and Amy Adams, like, they disappeared into the role. If you kind of survived the whole thing and was able to stay until the credits too to the costume design, because they really look like, J.D. Vance's actual mom and me mom. And for these two ladies, I've never seen them in this kind of role, and they were clearly in a different mindset, separate from, how the actual movie is. And what the movie is I think it lacked in the cohesiveness of the storytelling, basically. I've never read the source material, so I can't say that is the problem, but I can't help but think that, since it's based on a memoir, I feel like each scene of the movie is like different pages of a diary. Literally, of course, it's like they are binded together, but things just don't connect. I think the hardest part of this all is that, for me, the characters, they had no arcs. There was no real resolution to any of what we were seeing. And there are a couple of plots that stood out for me in terms of being problematic. Like, first of all, Amy Adams' character, really great performance, but I was hoping for some closure, whether it was good or bad. Like, do we get to see her actually overcoming her demons and being a great mom to J.D. Vance finally? We don't get that. I was even hoping that she could, just overcome her addiction, or maybe get even some sort of demise, just to have like something going on in the story. But we did get it in the end. Like, she turned out to be super sober, and that's cool. But we get that as a note in the credits. And, it's the same way where Glenn Close's character, Mima, she passes away, and we are told about it while J.D. Vance is driving down the road, and it just sort of happens. It is shown in the screen. Does it have any impact on any one of them? We don't know. We're just told it. And another thing that is bugging me is that J.D. Vance, like, the whole point of the story is, or the whole problem of the story, the tension, is that he needs to do all of these things and still make it in time for a crucial interview to get into Yale. And we didn't even get to see a closure for that. I'm not even expecting like a whole, okay, he finally gets into Yale. I just wanted, like, did he do well in the interview? All that was shown was him making it in time for the interview. I think it would have been more rewarding for us after having gone through so many hardships in his life. I just wanted to see him succeed, and it was not shown. It was told in the credits. Again, and this is one of the things that is always problematic, based on the stuff that I've learned from seasoned reviewers like Dan Merle. And it's the thing that I've stood by the most. Show, don't tell. And what this movie lacks is not only in the showing, but there's just so much telling. And what's worse, there's so much telling in the credits part, And I think I think maybe that's the problem. I don't know if even the direction, I like Ron Howard. The direction is fine. I don't think that was the problem. Somewhere along the way, I think there was a problem in, I don't know, in the writer's room, or someone made calls in terms of editing. You know, this film, it has all the factors, it has all the right ingredients in setting up, you know, as an Oscar bait movie, but everything just didn't line up together. If anything, the only real reason why I stayed and watched the whole movie is because of Frida Pinto. She is my girl crush, and I will watch everything she does. She is always flawless in anything that she does. So yeah, that's basically the saving grace for this film. Overall, I have to keep saying this, I really, really, really wanted to like this movie, but the screenplay just didn't really keep everything together. Watch Hillbilly Elegy if you're a fan of Glenn Close, if you're a fan of Amy Adams, or you know, you're just genuinely curious why this movie is such a mess. But if you have other things planned, better do those instead. As always, thank you very much for the time and watching this video. There's a bunch of other stuff coming your way, but for now, you can check out the ones that are existing. I'm very much excited to hang out with you guys again. Like and subscribe to this channel, don't forget, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!